whatever you should two movies here. Now it's always cool, surprising, much better than you had anticipated. So I decided to do my top 10 most movies bad there. So with that being said, here's my 10 favorite movie surprises of the year. Number 10, I'm gonna go with the Netflix action movie Kate. Now, reason why I wasn't too excited for this movie is, well, one, sometimes Netflix action movies are not all that great. I mean, sometimes they've been okay, like, Oh God and all, but sometimes they could be a mess. Like that recent movie Beckett was pretty terrible. So I kind of, and of course, that Outside of the Wire was pretty terrible. So I didn't really have, and plus, the film was also directed by Cedric Nicholas Strohead, who the last time he directed a movie was a 2016 god awful Snow White and the Huntsman movie Huntsman Werewolf. So he went a little hiatus and all, but I thought this movie was really decent. Definitely a really decent follow up. Shoot, Where's War? Great action. Mary Elizabeth Winstead was great. Woody Harrelson was terrific. The one who plays the girl in this, the little girl in this, is really good. A really decent little action movie. If you guys haven't seen it. All right, number 9. I'm gonna go with a film that pretty much I don't think no one really saw or anything, and that is this little movie from I think it was from Saban, if I'm not mistaken, who actually makes some not so great movies mostly, but this is probably one of Saban's better movies in recent years, and that is this little film called Don't Tell Us So. Now, Don't Tell Us So. If you guys don't really know much about the story, it's about a security officer who forced down like this hidden well while chasing these two teen brothers who stole more than 12 million in all. And that's chasing these two teen brothers who stole more than 12 million in all. And that's what you get out. He soon tries to convince one of the siblings. Whitehead was also in this. Mia Savari, Jack Dylan Grazer, who you might know from It fame, was also in this. It has a really decent supporting players. It's a really decent little thriller worth checking out. So if you guys haven't really seen the movie, go watch it. It's really decent little film. All right, number 8. I kid you not, I actually enjoyed this movie a little more than I should have, and that is the Paw Patroller movie. Yeah, I know that's probably pretty very hard for someone like my cute. It was charming. Let's prefer. I don't watch Paw Patrol at all, but I decided to go watch the film so I could do my review for it. And I know it was a little decent. Didn't you know, it's not one of the best animated movies of the year or anything like that, but I still thought it was okay. It of course did some really good, made some really good dough. Shows that once again, it shows that parents are willing to still willing to take their kids to movies and everything. So, yeah, not a bad film here. All right, number 7, I'm going to go with the movie Profile. Now, Profile is a very intriguing film. Now, one reason why it was very surprising is because the movie was directed by Tamara Bekmambetov, and his movies has been so great. He did give us Wanted, so there's that. But he also, this is the same guy who gave us Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, the Ben Hur remake. He's done some. He has done some pretty bad movies in recent years. But Profile, I thought was a intriguing film. Here, if you guys don't know much about the story, it's about this undercover British journalist who risks her life by infiltrating militant extremist groups online to get the story. She literally forms like a relationship, with this, terrorist guy. And it's pretty much a home movie. It's similar to films such as Unfriended, Host, and it all takes place on a webcam. And it's a really decent little thriller. The one who plays the lead actress, the lead character in this, is a train. It's really this movie will leave you guessing from beginning to end. Is it saying that that stories like this actually happen? I don't think this. Don't think this was based on a true story, but most of this stuff really do happen, and it is insane. So if you guys haven't seen it, definitely go watch Profile. All right. Number 6, I'm gonna go with a movie called The Warriors. Now, The Warriors is pretty much an erotic movie. All right. and it's a really intriguing film. One is an Amazon movie, so there's that. And it also stars the likes of Sydney Sweeney, who you might know from. She was just in The White Lotus. She also was in. She's on Euphoria, and you also got Justice Smith, who of course you might know from Pokemon, Detective Pikachu. You might know from Jurassic World. This movie they like places a couple who ends up like spying on this across the street, and they are very obsessed with their with their love life and everything. And the movie is very a risque movie. This has it has also sex in it, so that's never given. It has a bit of a Rare Window vibe, a bit of a Fair Attraction vibe here. It's a really decent film. City Swing I thought was really decent. Ben Hardy was good. Not a bad little thriller in my opinion. And it's really cool seeing some of the like some erotic movies make comebacks. Between this, that Ben Affleck movie Deep Water coming, it'd be cool seeing more erotic movies down the line. All right, number five, I'm gonna go with Titanium. Now, Titanium, I wasn't too excited for this movie, but then I saw the trailer and I was like, okay, maybe this could be intriguing. I thought it was really interesting. It's of course from the same director of Raw, which I thought was really decent. But whoever thought a movie about, I kid you not, this is literally the synopsis. It's about a woman who. All right, how am I gonna go with this? Well, I'll just cut to the chase. It's about a woman who literally has sex with a car and gets pregnant by it. That's the synopsis. It's a weird movie, but it's so intriguing. The style is great. Jill, I cannot pronounce the last name, but the horror, great body horror here. It's a really intriguing film. We're checking it out if you guys haven't seen that. All right, number four, I'm gonna go with the Tomorrow War. Now, I wasn't excited for this movie at all, but I still decided to check it out because Chris Pratt was in that, and the trailers looked okay. I know it was really fun. The action was cool. Chris McKay, of course, the director of Lego Batman. He also has that new Dracula movie coming out in a few more years. He did a good job directing this. J.K. Simmons was great. Yvonne Churowski was terrific. Sam Richardson, great action. The visuals is really stunning. I thought this movie was really fun, much better than that. Any Touches Big. I'm down to check out a sequel wherever they do it. And Chris Pratt, it does show that he is more better than just he does show that he's not just the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy or Jurassic World anymore. The guy does have some really cool skills here, and here I thought he really showed it. And of course, the movie was released by Amazon, which I can kind of see why. Because to be honest, if this movie got released in theaters, it would have lost a lot of money. So I think it was a little smart to release this thing on streaming, which I think the movie would like. I would have loved to have seen this thing on the big screen, but it is what it is, I guess. All right, number three. I wasn't too excited for this movie at all, but I'm gonna go with The Project. I thought this movie was really fun, great action. Maggie Q, Michael Keaton, Sam Jackson, uh, Robert Patrick, they were all good. Uh, Mark Hamill, the same guy who gave us Green Lantern, yes. I think he did a good job with this. Maggie Q had some great action in this. Nice to see Maggie Q doing a better movie after her abysmal Fantasy Island film was released. It's a really decent, entertaining film worth checking out. It'll be cool to see a sequel, but sadly the movie did not do so well, so don't think we're going to be getting a sequel. But all right, number two, I'm going to go now. Two and one is that are both Disney movies, by the way, and number two is Cruella. For some reason, I wasn't too excited for this movie. Like, I felt like this movie could have easily been like some of the painfully bad Disney movies. Because I love Disney, but let's be fair, not everything they put out turned to gold, you know. And I was afraid this could have easily been one of them, but I still had fun with it. Emma Stone was great. Emma Thompson as the villain was great. The whole 100 Dalmatian thing was really cool. The twist was really decent. The humor, the music is great in this. Such a really fun film, in my opinion, and I'm down to see another one when they do it. So, all right, number one is also another Disney movie, and that is Jungle Cruise. Some reason I wasn't too excited for this. I mean, despite it having Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt, some of the I was not. The first trailer I wasn't too big with. The second trailer was okay and everything. I thought the movie was much better than it had any intentions of being. Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt was great. Their chemistry on screen was terrific. I don't know why. I literally thought this movie could have easily been something like Prince of Persia or even Artemis Fowl bad. Uh, but it was actually pretty decent. Great visuals. It was stunning. John Collette's there. After seeing what he did with this, I cannot wait to see Black Adam next year. So not a bad film here. So, but anyway, that's pretty much it. Uh, and I believe they're doing a sequel too. So interested to see where they're gonna take the sequel to. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Here's my quick rundown. 10 Kate, 9 Don't Tell Us So, 8 Paw Patrol the movie, 7 Profile, 6 The Warriors, 5 Titanium, 4 The Tomorrow War, 3 The Prodigy, 2 Cruella, and 1 Jungle Cruise. Let me leave it to you guys. What were some of your surprise movies of the year? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Tim Movie Sign Out.